cowoline. Oh boy. Today is cows. It's pictures of cows. Here's a cow on the computer. Cows are so sweet looking. So baby sweet looking. Such pleasant little creatures. Big creatures. I want a cow to rest its big ass cow head on my lap. Ain't nobody moving. Big ass cow head. So we're done mostly with the other drawing. There's like probably a couple more edits I could make, but I just played with it today while working on some while I was working on my homework. But yeah, we're like mostly done. That's good. I want to get out of here. Gotta work on some other little fellas. Let's look at some cow ears. Cow ear, my cow ears. Oh, they're so pleasant. So round, these things. Yahoo! There's an 8-hour YouTube video in my watch list. I'm so excited. There might be even more after that. There was a 6-hour for part 1, and then it's 8 hours for part 2. This is such a feast. I'm so blessed. Unfortunately, I can't enjoy it this weekend because I got shit to do. Don't you hate that? You have a weekend coming up. Don't got nothing to do. And then there's some shit that you have to do, and you're not even paid for it. Fucking blows, man. I have to socialize. It's not that bad. I don't like socializing. I don't like socializing and like hanging out. Hanging out in like a traditional sense where you go somewhere and you hang out and this time to stay overnight. It's nothing against where I'm going or who I'm going with. It's just I like being with my stuff. That's it. I thought it was a phase where when I get older, I would like to hang out, but it never happened. I've always hated going places and spending time with people, but it is what it is. It is what it is, and I'm pissed. So for now, it's cowoline. Her hair whorl seems to be off to the side. Why? She's got her hair in her sprite is just sort of sitting there, but her portrait picture has it in little pigtails. What an ask. What the fuck is it? There's a weird sound all of a sudden that I'm hearing. Whatever. I think I'll give her some slightly shorter hair here because I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with her hair. Maybe I can get both. Maybe she's got the pigtails, yeah, but I guess it's not going to show the way I draw her. It's not going to show any hair behind her head because that's what she's got going on. It's loose behind her head. It's like short, I guess, but then her sprite has pigtails as well. So here, let me try to grab this and take a look-see at it. Great phone, clipboard. Don't look at her in her bikini. Don't look. She's mad that you looked. Tag. Okay, so she does have the pigtails in this sprite, the back sprite as well. So she's got pigtails, but also loose hair. I guess it's to hold the sides, but not the bangs.
Okay. Just get rid of the bangs, baby. They're effort. Way too much effort for a mama. It'd be too much effort for me. I don't have bangs because I found out that they're not as easy as they seem. You have to like craft them and shit and then maintain them, and I'm not doing that. Also, my husband doesn't like when my hairstyles hide my face. He says he likes looking at my face. Oh gosh, what's in my ear? Who's in my ear? Oh gosh. Okay. It's just a hair strand, not an earwig. Going to take me out. So let's just have this hair strand be slightly shorter and leave it at that. Let's make her neck a little bit bigger. Oakley dokley. Good job, Caroline. Well, there's gonna be her little blue fellers right there. I guess I should probably take one of these days. I'm gonna paste in something. Well, that I didn't mean to. I'm gonna be so embarrassed. Oh well. Maybe we should use these colors instead because we never use them and I want to. It's gonna look like shit anyway. Let's make it gray. What kind of gray? Is this the kind of gray? More. More, more. That's in store. Let's get them all. And then you, green light, cyan right there. Blue and purpley pink. I still call this color fuchsia. I don't know if we're calling it that anymore. It's been fuchsia for me. Oh, that's crazy looking. I really like these, what are these colors called? Like when they're really saturated. Is C-O-N-K-R-U-G? Because usually in my head I just think CMYK. But I don't think that's accurate. What do we call super saturated colors? RGB color model. What are saturated colors? Monochrome OLED displays, HSB color system, hue value saturation. I don't know. These weren't really satisfactory. Ooh. I forget what this tea is called. I think it's something lemony. It's gotta be. It's tasting wicked citrus. But yeah, I like these colors, but I wanted to play with them when they're more subdued. I think I want them even more subdued than this, so like maybe a little darker. So I'm gonna add black. Is that what I want? Oops, oops, oops. Messed up. Let's just go halvesies. That way, if I change my mind, I can go back. Okay, so we have this green here. Oh, that's crazy. I kind of like this color. Who is she? Do I like this color? I can't fucking see anything. I like her though. She's cool. I can't see her. I don't know if this is worth it. No matter. One can only guess what her hair, the restraints are meant to be. So I guess we'll just do hair ties for now. Even though they could be anything. What a horrifying thought. Hmm. Oh yeah, there was a song from Miss Congeniality that I wanted to see if I liked it. It popped up in my head. I don't know if it's good. It's probably not, but Boston, 1 in a million. Yeah, I don't know if it's good. It didn't sound super good in my head, but I remembered it and I wanted to see if I actually liked it. I feel like it's a song I may have looked up a long time ago and said nah. And I don't. I feel like I haven't heard it anywhere else, so it's probably suck. It's probably suck. Oh, that looks terrible. I tried to make some loose hair. It just kind of looks bad. I don't know why we're going crazy. I guess because it's fun. What color should... Well, she's green. She's green. So I guess green. But which green? I think I like her Sprite green a bit more. Are there any similar colors? That's so interesting. Like, you have the portraits and the sprites, and they're oftentimes not the same skin or hair color used. I wonder if that'll ever change. It doesn't have to, but it would be interesting to see what traits or what attributes were actually intended. I imagine it's the portrait attributes, and then the sprites weren't edited. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I should probably just go with the basic hair color. Not the basic, but the portrait hair color. That'll make sense, I think. So she's a green cow. So far I'm giving her horns for fun, but they are pretty descriptive. Apparently girl cows can have horns too. It just depends on the type of cow. It has nothing to do with like their sex or whatever. I don't think that's super helpful. I'm probably just going to get rid of it. Color's a little distracting. So pixels, there, we'll just stick with black and white. It's easier for my head. My poor brain. So where was she? Oh. Get rid of that little hair strand because it's not doing anything. What's this line? I don't know. We'll get rid of it for now. Cowoline. Is it also like, is it better to use, you know, the bathroom for you know what in the morning or at night? Because here's my thought. If you go in the morning, you cut into company time, which is awesome. But like, don't you feel rushed as well? Whereas if you go at night, you're not rushed, but then you're kind of cutting into your time, and that's terrible. I don't have a preference. It's just more often it'll be in the morning because of the influence of coffee, I think. Also, I get the zoomies at work, so that kind of helps. How big would a cow mouth be? Cow mouth. Cow mouth. Cow mouth. They don't look huge. They look kind of small. Tiny cow mouth. Okay, Caroline. And then, oh, the nose is like further up. My bad. But it's all kind of connected to this funny little face meat. So maybe I will use a little bit of white right here. Just a little bit more. Just to denote the snootle. Baby's little snootle. Love you, baby. So the reason I'm picking a cow for Caroline is primarily because that was one of the animals left on the list that didn't not fit. She was competing with Komodo dragons and vultures and reptiles in general, some birds. But cow, I feel it works. I think for a number of these picks, it's vibes, and then the vibes feel like they make sense afterwards. Like owl for Linus. That only is possible because I had a list, and as I picked animals, I had to take some animals off. So Linus could have easily been many other creatures, I feel. Like, I think I would have done raccoon. However, raccoons, when I think of raccoons in relation to this game, I think of the raccoon family, and I thought that would have been a little weird. Even though you could make the argument, well, you made Marnie a sheep, but you can literally own sheep, and so on and so forth. But something about the raccoons in this game just feel a bit too, was it sapient? Is it sapient or sentient? I saw someone complimenting someone else over that word choice, like sapient versus sentient. I don't know which is the right one. Because I want compliments. Define sapient. Okay, sapient. Oh, here we go. Science fiction. Our science fiction. PSA for science fiction authors. Sentient versus sapient. Know the difference. Humans are sapient, meaning we are self-aware, intelligent, capable of conflict. Okay, let me post a picture. I'm worried someone's going to think these are my fucking opinions. I didn't say anything. Humans are sapient, meaning we are self-aware, intelligent, capable of complex thought and decision-making. We have a higher level of cognition and intelligence. There's an easy reminder of this. Our name, Homo sapiens. Sentient means responsive to or conscious of sense impressions, finely sensitive in perception or feeling. So it refers to most animals. Yes, of course, if there's a planet full of animal life, we shouldn't wipe out life in that planet for any reason. Sentient life is still valuable. But if there's a planet full of humanoids or other intelligent life, we shouldn't wipe them out either because sapient life is even more valuable. And that might, okay, this is... Now we're ascribing value? Okay, accountant, shithead. What the fuck? I don't even know what this is. I think these are referring to a book. Fucking blog posting in here. Okay, so I'm gonna say sapient. The raccoons seem sapient, right? I think that's it. Yeah, sapient. Because, yeah, they're gonna be sentient. But the word I want to use for the raccoons in Stardew Valley is sapient. Because they're just straight up small business owners. The smallest small business owners. They might be smaller than a hat mouse. They better give me what I want, or I'm going to tell Lewis about their little operation, and then they're going to have to pay taxes. A J. What's a little cow jawline look like? Ew, this one's got a disease and he's drooling everywhere. Foot and mouth disease. That sounds disgusting. You're getting drool everywhere. Oh, gross. Oh, yeah. Why am I looking at these pictures? Google doesn't want me to look at them. Okay, I believe you. Cow mouth, cow head. Oh, good, more ugly mounted cow heads. And then this person just cooked the whole dang cow head. That probably ain't good. Fine, I'll just type in cow. Mounted animal heads are just ugly, man. So are those rugs with the animal heads? Seems like a dang tripping hazard. These cows don't want to show me their jawline. Okay, it seems like it's not as snatched as I thought. Who would have guessed? Maybe we'll just get rid of that for now. How does that make me feel? Because I do want to have like this little area expressed. So yeah, we'll do that, but then we'll preserve a little bit here. Probably want to go a bit lower though. They have quite the chunky area. Big chunky jaw. So we'll denote with color instead. I might want to take some of that hair and move it down. Because now it doesn't really make any sense where it currently is. So let's move her ear in front of her hair wad. Just obliterate all of this, because not only do I not like it, but it doesn't really belong there anymore. Turn off email notifications forever. At this point, I don't know why I'm on LinkedIn. I think it gives me the illusion of productivity. Feels just not a good time. They should put like Neopets on it. Or like make the games more fun. They have games on LinkedIn, but they look like nerd shit. Sudoku. I played Sudoku for a little bit. A couple years back. I had fun with it. And then I got bored. I don't know what the other games are. I'm sure they suck. They don't even have Alteration Solitaire on that. That's a good game. That's my game of the year. Alright, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Gussying up this heifer. Here you go, mama. Not pencil. Binary. Sheesh. Ah! Okay. How do we put these? Okay. Whoops. Okay. I don't think I've been talking. I think I'm talking my brain. Whoops. Like I don't want to be mean. I'm not trying to be mean, but how come every time you look up tutorials for decorating in these video games where you can decorate stuff, there's so many earth tones and pastels. They look fine for the most part. It's just why all of that? Like I'm supposed to hate millennial gray. I'm supposed to hate Kim Kardashian's house. And I'm not a big fan of those either because it's millennial gray. Like I've lived in millennial gray. A lot of apartments are designed in millennial gray, and I haven't been in Kim Kardashian's house, but it looks pretty boring. It looks way too bright. Like this, the snow's finally fucking melting, so I can actually look outside. Holy shit! So I'm not really a fan of what she's got going on. It looks hard to clean. Well, you could use bleach, but whatever. So, like, I get that. You're allowed to hate that, but are you allowed to hate earth tones? Are you allowed to hate cottagecore? Are you allowed to hate cottagecore? I don't hate cottagecore. But are people saying something? Too much cottagecore. Like, I don't want it to go away. I don't want it to be a big deal where everyone's like coming up with videos about how they hate cottagecore. Because people can't just like say, I don't like this and then move on. It's got to be a video. It's got to be a movement. I just need to know if I'm crazy, if I'm the asshole. That's all. That's all I'm looking for. Because I don't mind cottagecore. But why so much? Why not something else? Oh my gosh, sorry. Well, my first result is a little unpleasant topic, but why are so many in this community gatekeeping others? What are you guys gatekeeping in our cottagecore? Let's go. Well, blah, blah, blah. Oh. One of the mods responded and mentioned it's cottagecore to buy fast fashion. I don't know if the person in the above paragraph was talking about that. Oh my gosh. Yes, fight! I don't know what's happening. Oh, okay, someone found... Oh man, there's always some story buried under... Some girl posted socks that she got from AliExpress and she got bulldozed. The witches flayed her. I wouldn't really buy socks from AliExpress. I wouldn't celebrate them at least. Like, I'll buy cheap socks. I'm not gonna brag about it because cheap socks fucking suck. They don't feel good. I'm probably wearing some cheap socks right now and they don't feel great. They don't feel bad, but like, yeah. I want to read more of this drama. People that were absolutely nasty to her. Some people were defended and they were downvoted. Blah, blah, blah. More blood. Kill each other. Whatever. Cottagecore is a millennial midlife crisis. Damn. Is it? All right. I hope you defended your thesis. You will be hexed. I didn't say that. Someone else posted a video saying that. Not me. Also, midlife is a bit tough. Midlife. I don't know about that. What are you trying to say? Midlife.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, how old are millennials? Who cares? I don't care. Don't answer that question.
Caroline.
What is this nose loopy, Missy? Oh, that's a fun shape. Wow.
Mm. Mm.
I don't think I like these ears. Should I give her hoof hands? That's one of the debates. I don't even know if I want to give her hoof hands, so I'm just going to leave that bean. Oh, Clay. I'm going to add some warmth to these cow ears. What is warmth? This shit right here. Yeah, babes. Warmth. Quave it. Woomph. Skirt. Big old brushums. Oh, let's do the same thing on the other side, she said. Actually, I actually like this way more. Uh-oh. De-wumphed. Taking your woman. Woman taker. Ah! Maybe I'm safer just getting rid of you. Oh, I hate these ears. I started doing that ironically, but now I can't stop. Yeah. Sucks. The one good thing about this weekend is that I may be able to get like a bunch of Pokemon figures for free. I'm so stoked because my bestie that I reconnected with loves Pokemon figures, and she's been down in the dumps. She's got a lot of crap going on. Fortunately, she's got a support system. So she's had a lot of help over the years that we've been distant from each other, and right now she'll talk about her support system. I'm not on social media very often, so I can't, I mean, I should say, like, I'm not super active enough to see the posts and stuff. I don't scroll a lot. All I scroll is the YouTube homepage looking for good shit. I found a lot of, I get a lot of good stuff. I was afraid that I wouldn't find a lot of good stuff on this website, but I do. See, I don't know if I like this ear just coming straight out like that. I might need to add some frimble. Yes. Oh, yes. This isn't even a cow's ear. I don't really know what I'm doing. I like that. See if I can do that on the other side. Boom, boom. Uh-huh, and then whammo. Someone had a thread asking, why do people like Caroline? And I guess I never thought about that super hard. I do like that she does psychedelics or something. I like when moms partake. She's got that tea that makes you trip out. And then she's like, here, this is how you make it. Like, oh, okay. I guess you build up a tolerance or something. I forget the story of why the tea doesn't make you trip out every time. Like maybe she has some dialogue that says it's not as potent or whatever. I'm holding all the psychedelic tea to myself. Yeah, I want that to come in a little bit more. Okay, awesome. Everything's gonna be irie. Add some more hair. Just to divvy up this cow head. And make that a little scoop-de-loop. Well, that's fun. Okay, for eyeballs. Eyeballs, Miss Ma'am. Caroline, where are you? 1 in a million. Full lyrics. Oh, I don't remember how this song goes. Song by Bosson. Hello! Yamping! Yamping! I was looking up this one song from Miss Congeniality. Not because I think it's good, but it was in my head the other day. It's that song that's like 1 in a million. It's probably bad, but I needed to. The flies are active. How are they so fruitful? Sorry, I got jump scared. Yump scared. Yumpy. Does Miss Congeniality hold up? There's a YouTube video. Go on. 2026. Is Miss Congeniality still good? Or was it ever good? Because I saw it when I was young. And I rarely watch movies, so I thought it was fun. I saw it a couple times. I think we had it on DVD. Or it kept showing up on those mom channels, so I kept seeing it. I think it was the latter. I think it just keeps showing up on mom channels. And as a mom haver, I was exposed to these mom channels. Like those movies where the woman gets pushed down the stairs, those Hallmark movies. I saw a lot of those. And that really awesome one where it's so bad, but this kid. So there's this kid. His high school life is going just fine, but he just can't stop masturbating. And not even a bunch of masturbating. He just can't completely, like, he just doesn't not do it forever, you know? Does that make sense? He's not like a total gooner. He's just having fun. And the movie is, it ends with him drowning himself in the pool. Because, like, he can't live in this world where he's just persecuted for not even gooning. I think there's a big tipping point where his little brother gets caught with a DVD of sexy women on it. And oh, that's terrible. And then his mom's like, oh no, my other baby boy is a gooner. And I don't know, it ends with like the mom at some advocacy thing where she's like, I don't even know what the fuck she's saying. That was a movie I watched and I forgot the ending, and then I watched it later with friends and we were too busy laughing. It was really weird and stupid. I'm gonna assume it sucked because it was on one of those shitty mom channels. My son, a gooner. My beautiful baby boy, a gooner. I think the movie tries to sell you on the fact that it's disrupting his school life. I never got that vibe. I don't know if, again, I was misreading the vibe of the movie. If anything, it felt like the the thing getting in his way was just how judgy his mom was, how judgy and annoying his mom was about his normal habit. Fucking leave him alone. Caroline. The way a lot of these characters are drawn, they all got like a lid, it seems. And on some of the characters, it translates perfectly fine to like eyeshadow, I think. But for some of them, it just looks. I guess it just still looks like eyeshadow. Like everyone's got eyeshadow on. It's cool. I know that's not literally what's happening for a lot of the characters. Yumpy. Oh, ow, oh, I dug into her eyeball. I'm sorry, Caroline. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Cow Caroline also makes sense because if I recall, those psychedelic psilocybin mushrooms are found near, around, underneath cow shits because they're like a fungus and the cow shits help them grow. So she could shit and then make mushrooms, harvest the mushrooms. Yeah. That's disgusting. Horrible. Oh wait, oh wait. Oh wait. Where is her line? Ah! Stop. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing that now. Stop. It's baked in. It's basically from a girl I knew in school. At some point, she moved away, I think, before high school, but she was the type of person who would say, Stop. I never impersonated it to her face because she wasn't particularly mean, but it tickled me whenever I heard it. Because it wasn't just her who did it, so I wasn't trying to make enemies. It's fun though. I'm sure they got some light ribbing format for it as they got older though. Like if I was their friend, oh, you best believe I'd be all over the place. I think if I was younger, I would call that type of pronunciation annoying. But I wouldn't have a good reason as to why. I guess it just extends the word for no real reason. So that's fair, I guess. Caroline. Hello.
What's up?
Just yapping and yumping. Oh my god. See,
Sorry.
this is the burp king. This guy,
I've never burped.
he's the burp king. I'm just a little man. He bullies me.
Yeah,
He bullies my meek little burps.
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I heard you're talking about some jerk off video. I don't know what you're talking about.
Jerk off video?
Yeah, I know what you were doing.
What are you talking about? Jerk
Talking about
off.
that movie you watched.
Yeah, yeah, okay, that's a jerk off video. Okay.
Yeah, and all the kids at school were like, masturbating is really bad.
Yeah, his girlfriend is she's upset by it because she's like jealous of the porno women he's
I don't
jerking
think
off
she's
to.
jealous. I think she just thought it was morally wrong.
What a bitch.
It was a religious movie. Are you surprised?
Yeah, because it was dog shit too. You don't have to be a religious movie and not be dog shit. I liked the Book of Eli, and that was a religious movie, and I didn't feel like that was dog shit. It helped that I didn't
You're
really.
arguing against yourself.
Probably. Whatever. She's wrong.
In the movie, it was like he would go to school and he's like, yeah, I burned some DVDs of boobs, right? And then he tried to give it to his little friends, and his friends were like, ew, that's really wrong. And they're like, we're not gonna be your friend anymore because you're trying to give us a DVD with boobs on
Oh. And his little brother finds a DVD with boobs on it, and his mom is in hysterics.
it. Yeah. I don't think it was boobs because it was a Christian movie. They couldn't show boobs, so when they showed the images of what was on the DVD, it was just women in bikinis.
Mm-hmm.
Not even like photo shoot bikinis. It was like women like hanging out at a pool.
Loitering?
It seemed like it was just women just in bikinis, but not like trying to be sexy, which is funny. That it's just like, how could you look at this?
Oh, okay. Well, dang, I guess I didn't remember any of it, which is fair. Anytime I saw it, I was just so blown away at how, like, damn, lady, your son killed himself. Hell.
Yeah, and she's like, how did I mess up and make him like boobs so much?
The internet is the problem.
Too much boobs on the internet. I'm gonna go get some of them little rolls.
The Hawaiian rolls?
Nah, the spring roll.
I already had all 6 of mine.
Yeah, yeah.
So tasty. I paced myself for the most part. And then I just said, I need 2 at once. I gave up on microwaving them. I just wanted them now.
All right, well, I'm gonna go do that and I'll go to the computer.
I'll miss you.
Yo,
I can't miss my man?
is there a rule where I can leave if you want?
No.
What if I stop bathing?
I don't think I'd care.
And then you'd be like, yeah, go away.
I don't think you'd get so stinky that I would want you to go away.
Well, how does Nurgle work then?
You're not him.
Like an aura of plague?
You can't be him.
I can't have pestilence.
No. You're not even an afterlight.
You're supposed to be supportive. But I want to become a great unclean one.
Well, first off, you're clean.
Yeah, but it's an aspiration. You know what a great unclean one is.
Show, don't tell.
You have the internet.com right there, and I do not.
No, you can't tell me you want to be a great unclean one and you just bathed. You're not even trying.
I'm prepping.
Whatever.
You gotta get the right stink layer, you know? You
Okay.
can't build it on a bad foundation.
Oh, there's like some Nurgleites that are more vinegar, and then there's some that are more fecal.
Yeah.
How do they know which smell is
And
the
there's female great unclean ones that are a strong pussy stink.
Oh, strong pussy stank unclean ones.
Yes.
So they have to like find the right smell for attacking the human men.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fun.
I'm leaving.
No, you're not. You're standing here with your hand over your belly. Feeling him kick?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
Goodbye. Love him. Yumpy. I love when he stops by. Every time he stops by and he leaves, I just want to go over there and bother him. And we got this little chin. This is gonna be George. I don't know anything about badgers, but I could see it in my mind's eye. Sprite work of George as a badger. It didn't look like this. In my head, the snout was more tilted down and he kind of just looked like a badger. So this is really fun. This grimace. Because George is a very angry man. I like that George exists. I did see that there's like some people on the internet who are like, I just hope George dies. Like, no. They all want Evelyn to die too. I think they just hate old people. Nasty whack. So I like George. He's harmless. Ultimately, he is harmless. He's got weird opinions, but he is apparently quite radical and very much willing to change his mind. But also, he's harmless. He ain't doing nothing. He's keeping his wife busy, which helps keep her alive. Because if you stop moving, you die. If you're old, don't stop moving. Okay, I got rid of too many of his lines. Hold on. What were intentional lines? What were accidental lines? And I think this is an accidental line. Do eye bags make sense? I don't know. I don't know all the old people lines. Skull lines for sure, for sure, for sure. Let's erase some of these. He's going to have hair. And then he will have his little badger ear here. It's gonna be so fun. His normal outfit seems to be a kind of grubby shirt with a little overshirt or something. But because he's old, I'm just gonna turn that shirt into a turtleneck. Because I assume old people are cold. Especially George, he just looks very, very thin. And here's my first attempt at Linus as an owl. think I want to push the face out just a wee bit. Or push the hair back. I think I'll push the hair back. And then here's Evelyn right so far. That's going to be fun too. Yahoo! Okay, so we have our cowoline, our sketchums, our Tracy Sketchets. So there were some characters I wasn't quite settled on. Oh, I should move some of these ones that I've kind of done. So let's make a chart called sketch, just so I can move things out. So we've got, for now, we've got our cowoline. We've got our Evelyn Elephant. We've got our George Badger. Who's next? We have our Linus Owl. So I think of those four, George is the only one that just came to my head. I could see the sprite art and then I picked it. Everything else, it just kind of fell into place. I think Evelyn as an elephant works just fine. Older women elephants are very cute. It has nothing to do with like the size. I'm just thinking, you know, gentle, smart. Badger, I remember people would say that badgers are kind of an aggressive little guy. So for whatever reason, that stuck with me, even though I haven't heard anyone talk crap about badgers in years. So that's when that vision of George as a badger flooded my psyche. That's the other pathway that my brain went down, is like, badgers are mean, badgers are grumpy. And then Cow Caroline, I already yapped about that. Linus as an owl, I think is, I don't know which owl. Probably not snow owl, even though I think of snow owls when I think of owls. Probably not great horned owl. Oh, that's not a bad one though. I'm thinking of there's a little hunter man. And then, yeah, that's it. So let me see what's coming up next. Like, who do I want to do right now? Well, what I want to do, and I won't be able to do it tonight, is I've got 3 characters that I don't know what to do with. I'm kind of juggling some animals for them. Everyone else I've got figured out and I'm pretty content. But there's just 3 of them that are a bit difficult to settle on. Making Jas as a gecko is going to be interesting. I'll make her a really cute one. Hopefully. I think I can do it. A cute gecko is a whole different beast compared to a cool frog, you know? I think it's more manageable. Oh yeah, I've already done Willie as a cat. I should move him. Oops, I think I messed up somewhere. Okay, got it now. I had settled on Sandy as a fennec fox. Earlier she was a flamingo, but that became Haley. And then she was an ostrich, but I thought it's a bit too close to Haley in the long neck department. I didn't want another long neck and the only difference being a shorter beak. And I was going to do a fox for Pierre, or at least have it in the pool. But with a fox, I think what really stands out is coat coloring and or coat pattern. When I see a fox that's not orange, I can probably determine it's a fox, but that's also because of the body type and there's context around it. I think if I tried to make Pierre a fox, I would be losing a lot of context that makes it identifiable as a fox. So I got to drop fox because then we had the canine role filled with Harvey as a wolf, but then as a dog, and then as a wolf, and then a dog again, or something like that. I don't know if I have any other canines. I don't think so. It's fine. Because again, it's like, okay, well, if I make someone an African painted dog, it's going to be a lot of pattern. And I don't know if it'll come across. Also, ear shape. I could do African painted dog, I think, but nobody really fits the bill right now that I know of. Anywho, the three that I'm having a problem with are the governor, Kent, and Pam. Oh, shit. X, motherfucker. All right, so governor, Hippo. You've seen his portrait. Oh my gosh. You haven't seen his portrait? Well, first off, here's Kent. He has PTSD. Leave him alone. Here we go. Oh, you know what? Wind up first. I'll show you Pam. Pam. Now, wait and see him. The fucking governor. He shows up for the luau and eats the damn soup. I love the concept of the luau. I don't know what about that soup intrigues me as a human being, but every time I hear about the luau and the big soup, I'm like, sign me up. So, we have the governor as a hippo. Kent. Now, the governor could be a hippo or a rhinoceros. A hippo makes a lot of sense. The rhinoceros is option 2. So let's make some sort of prioritization method, something. So hippo is my number 1 choice. Rhinoceros is my number 2 choice if somebody else gets hippo, because competing with hippo is Pam. Now, all 3 of these are like kind of the same in priority. And then Kent being a rhino or a moose, the same. So if we pick, let me grab some of these and work out some possible futures. So if the governor becomes a hippo, then Kent and Pam can no longer be hippo. Well, Kent was never going to be. Which then means that Pam has to either be a Komodo dragon or a rhinoceros. The big thing is, like, who gets to be a rhinoceros? Because rhino is fun. There is a future where Alex is a rhinoceros. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Pam cannot be a moose. Kent cannot be a Komodo dragon. Let me look up Komodo dragon. Are they even ladies? I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep Komodo dragon. Because we're already doing snake. Yeah, we're going to take that off. So we're going to take this off because with the portraits, you're only going to see part of the body. And we're doing a snake, we're doing a gecko, we're doing an iguana. That's more than enough. The snake is going to cover, honestly, all of that. Because we were going to have the forked tongue of the Komodo dragon be a descriptor, but it's not going to matter when you have a snake. The wizard's going to be a snake. I think that's what I picked. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Caroline. Sorry, I don't know what she... Oh my god. My windows. Almost a mess. I'm a disaster. So we're going to take Komodo dragon off. That doesn't completely help. Because now all that's left is rhino and hippo. Hippo seems like a cheap shot for Pam. I think a lot of people wouldn't give a damn if I made her a hippo. They'd be like, yeah, bitch. I like Pam, so I'm not going to be that lazy. If I pick hippo, it has to be for a good reason. Ooh, let's look at Moose. Moose has quite the face. Sandy was going to be a camel because camels have a distinct face, but I opted not to for whatever reasons. Moose would be fun because it's got the antlers. But I don't know if it could contain Kent. I feel like I should try drawing a moose and just seeing if I can make it work for him. The thing is, I think I could. I believe in myself very much. But rhino could work too. My thing about rhinos is that I think of how adorable they look in a lot of videos where they're just playing around. I like that. But I think a moose has some thematic properties that would work with him too. So this is where the vibes part is. The vibes are conflicting. This might be an aesthetics thing. I don't try to rely on that too much, but I think I might do an aesthetics thing. Like a hippo, the governor as the hippo makes so much sense. Because of the rhino, I'm going to draw the character not head on. But with a hippo, I can do head on for the governor, and it absolutely works. Oh, let me go see what the guy who did the Stardew... there's a person who did a furry mod that always shows up in my Google anytime I look up Stardew Valley mods. SCV furry mod. I want to see what he did for the hippo, if anything. Furry mod. Oh, maybe I can just look up governor. Oh, he did it looks like some sort of pig creature. I can't friggin' see it. He did the hard thing where you make families as a fur type. However, that doesn't really work with Abigail and Caroline, so it kind of falls apart there. That's why I didn't commit to it. Because he made Abigail a dragon, but then Caroline looks like a raccoon, and then Pierre might be a raccoon. So this person, oh, sorry. Where's their governor? I think he's like a pig man. Pig man? I swear I saw it. Come on. Okay, this looks like the picture. Oh, here it is. Yeah. This person, they made the governor like a pig man. Like a boar. So I don't think they'll be doing that. I mean, I know I won't be doing that, so that's not much help. Is there anyone else who did a furry mod? Oh, they also did Stardew Valley Expanded. I didn't play Expanded. I didn't really like... I think Expanded is where you get, like, that Sophie girl with the pink hair and the choker. I didn't really like the way that all that was introduced. It was a bit too, like... What the fuck am I looking at? And I kind of uninstalled it, like, immediately. It was just something that caught me out of sorts. It wasn't really my cup of tea. I don't necessarily think I'll try it again either. I'm quite content with the base game. I don't mind saying that about a mod, you know, someone's writing and art and programming efforts, just because it's very popular now, so I don't feel any sort of like I'm punching down, because I'm a friggin' nobody, so I'm safe. Still looking. Yeah, it just seems to be one guy who did the furry mod. There's some other little mods, but I don't think they tackle all the characters. Oh, that's a My Little Pony mod. Oh, is that another furry mod? Oh, let me see. Let's see. Look at them. Let's look at these together. Dag. Haley becomes Dag. Okay, I don't think this is what I was. Dag. I don't know who Dag is. I like her. I fuck with Dag. Make Haley Dag. So I like that. All right, well, that did sort of push us towards Hippo. I'm gonna look Hippo head on to see what that looks like, because I think that's it's a pretty good look, just a head on hippo, because hippos are one of those creatures where I think you can afford to depict it head on and not lose any hippo points, because some animals, if you look at it head on in art, it kind of loses its identifiability. I think with hippos you can distinctly see, yeah, that's a hippo. And yeah, this is so close to the Caroline, to the governor, so I'm gonna do it. In the name of aesthetics, governor becomes hippo. Which frees up rhinoceros. Still tough. Still tough, because now it's Kent or Pam who gets to be a rhino. However, because Pam doesn't get to be a hippo, that means she gets to be a rhinoceros, and Kent gets to be a moose. Ding, ding, ding! Aesthetics W! Aesthetics W! W aesthetics! No, W aesthetics! Pam as a rhinoceros. I'm changing my little Excel chart. And Kent as a moose. Oh boy, that's going to be interesting. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to squish this man into a moose. I can easily picture him as a rhino, so it's going to be strange. And if I really cannot get it to work, I can always just make what's her bucket Pam something else. I just don't know what. I do like making her a rhino. I'm glad I'm not making her a hippo. That's cheap. That's cheap and boring. Get out of here. Be gone. Oops. Okay. Hippopotamus. Miss. Almost said Komodo dragon. What I liked about the Komodo dragon is that its bite is really nasty, and it looks like it's a pretty aggressive fella. Pam's aggro. Pam is familiar. Pam's a bitch. She's not a woman with a heart of gold. She's just a bitch. She doesn't... I don't perceive her as having a lot of character development. She's stuck in her ways. She is one of those older women who are mean, and when they're you can get used to them and they can get used to you. You know, I don't know this. I don't know how to articulate the secret, but these old women like Pam are pretty easy to flatter, I guess. You don't have to bend over backwards. You're just there. You're consistent. You talk to them, you listen to them, and that's kind of all they need. They think you're their best friend now. It's interesting. So Pam, stop, close the hippo page. I have to make notes. Hippo. Echo, 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 echo. Moose and rhino. This rhino's got gyno. Echo, 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 echo. I was resistant to make the mayor, I mean the governor, right? Yeah, the governor. I was hesitant to make him a hippo because when I think hippo, I think of like images I've seen where hippos have gored people, and it's not pretty. They get pissed. Like, calm down, you're huge. Nobody's talking about you. And I don't know the governor in the game to be canonically mean. I have seen him written as canonically cheap in a way that almost gets people killed. There's this one fan fiction where he skimps out on paying for certain protection around this thing that's going to happen, and then like a monster attack occurs because he was cheap. So that's the one time I've seen the governor vilified. I think there's a lot of other fan fiction that reference the governor. He's more of just like he's just a guy. There's some schmoozing, maybe, but he's just there. He's the device. He's like, oh, here's this character I have to not embarrass myself in front of. And from that begets conflict, where it's like, oh boy, something embarrassing is going to happen in front of the governor. When really there's no consequence. At least I don't think there is. I should make him way whiter. How to draw a fat person. I don't know if that was mean or not. I didn't mean nothing. It's my mid 2000s internet tutorial. You know, but like for real though. Honestly, I'm upvoting. Me. Whatever. Fuck you. Not gonna make it. Little stupid hat. Ooh, I want to use a lighter color, so I'm going to grab you, isolate you, duplicate you. I mean, not duplicate you. And now you're here. Wonderful. There. Okay, rhinoceros. we Google a rhinoceros. Echo, 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 echo. How many horns? Oh my god, look at her. How does she get anything done? Hello? Are you real? Is it real? Come on. Behave yourself. I don't look at enough pictures of rhinos. These things are wonderful. Ooh, everyone knows this picture. I've seen this picture like 1,000,000,000 times. It's something. Horrible reference, but it's cool looking. These things are so cool. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I want to see if there's like any cute toys. Rhinoceros. Boy. Okay. I'm just looking. These are so cute. How are they cute? Oh, rhinoceros cute. Playmobil, rhino with baby building kit. Wait, rhino with baby. Okay, it's not a baby building kit. What? What? Oh my god. All right. I'll come back to you. I have a gift card. I have a gift card and I need to buy underpants. Oh. Oh. Baby. Oh my god. Leave them alone. Not these guys. They're helping them, I think. Yeah, it looks like they're warding off people who would come for this rhinoceros. He didn't even have a horn. Everyone leave. He doesn't even. Leave him. Nobody hurt him. Okay, okay. I came here with a duty. A doopy. Rhinoceros. These are so cute. What the frick? I didn't think they would be so cute. Focus, 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 focus. Focus. Oh, they got little birds on them. It's real. Okay, okay, okay. Rhino. Rhino, gyno. We're just doing rhinos now because we're having a hard time finding something that stands out as Pam in capital letters, exclamation point. Exclamation mark or point? Almost feels like I'm drawing a dragon. I think I like Pam because I've not had, it's not necessarily Pam's I've had in my life. There are people who have many qualities that could fit Pam on paper, but they weren't quite Pam's. Pam to me is a character that I feel sorry for. Not to the point where I ignore how she probably mistreats Penny. I'm pretty sure she doesn't make an environment that is conducive to Penny having a good time with what little money they've got. I'm pretty sure she's like probably the type to just drunkenly scream and stuff in the middle of the night. I don't know. I don't know her form of alcohol dependency or effects of it. But she is shown to get very mad at Gus at one point. That seems mad in a way that's unique compared to many other cutscenes. So I think she's just she's known to be particularly angry at times. Does she get mad at Penny? I need to find like someone who's analyzed Pam. Ooh, this one says Pam and the poorly written character. Oh wow. Yeah, thoughts on Pam seems like a vibe. Oh, this is 1 minute long, unfortunately. What? How is this 6 hours? It must be a stream. Pam should be in jail. Okay. I don't know about that. Oh, a writer's perspective. Okay, her getting to drive the bus is pretty cool. I'm looking for something that shows her being mean to Penny in a way that I would look at and say, oh, that's... That's unbelievable. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. Because a lot of the way Pam acts, like, yeah, she'll get mean and stuff, but on paper, she's nicer than the on-paper Pams I've known. Well, how should I put this? I won't. Oh, I like this one. I'm no fan, but I can't tell you how many people she represents of those I've had to deal with in my life. She's deeply inconsistent and illogical. Oh, nice. Her behavior and dialogue can sometimes be puzzling. I disagree with this sentence and this sentence, but then he ends it with, and she's so realistic. That's why I found this so an interesting header, that she's unrealistic and poorly written. And it seems to be... let's see, okay. Here, I'll just read this. I'm decently new to Stardew. In the grand scheme of things, I was surprised by how well a lot of the characters are written and the storyline they go through. And then there's Pam. You get no cutscenes tied to her heart, only ever scenes of her and other characters. And those cutscenes also don't paint her in a good light. She's an alcoholic that Lewis lets drive the bus, and context clues show it might have been shut down in the first place due to an accident with her. I don't know about this, so I'm gonna... The closest thing we ever get to her seeming to have any sign of her trying to deal with her problem is her praying to Yoba since getting a whole ass house built for her for free didn't help anything. And why am I building a house for her, especially at the cost? I should be paying for her to go to AA. Even people like Shay can get better, but Pam is the town drunk who also drives the bus. Okay, so she's sober when she's driving the bus. That is my headcanon. I think it's perfectly reasonable. And then when she's done driving the bus, she takes her bus money and she goes and she spends it at the saloon and settles her debt with Gus. My issue with this paragraph is that why does she need to get better? I guess that's what me and a lot of people like about her, is that she doesn't get better. That wasn't, I mean, for me, my goal wasn't to rehabilitate anyone in this game. I came here to plant turnips and pick them out of the ground. If you get better, that's your prerogative. With Pam especially so. I did not expect her to get better. I do not expect Pams to improve. I expect them to not piss me off too much. There's a particular Pam, or Pam on paper, in my life who I wished would improve and never did. And I understand why. I don't excuse it. Terrible decision. I've cut them out for now. I might contact them at some point, but for now they've been cut out. So Pam is like the person I wanted to get better, but I like Pam more because she's at an arm's length. She's not a relative. A relative I would care. A neighbor I would care less. Unless they were like bothering me, in which case I would just want them to leave. But that's why I like Pam. She's like your grouchy older coworker. Like you two get to clock out and it's fine. That's why I like Pam. She's very familiar. And I like that she doesn't get better because she gets a house. I like that she's still Pam. I like that she gets a house and she complains. She jokes to the player like, oh, can you come over and clean my front yard? Like, that's so cool. Never change Pam because you won't. You don't have to. I love you, Pam. Rhino with lipstick. Because like I said, I'm not happy that Haley gets nicer. She stops being funny. I like it, mean funny. My goal wasn't to make her nice. It was for her to call me a bitch. We were gonna get married and call other people a bitch. We were gonna bully people. Then she fell in some mud and it went up her nose and ate her brain. I think most people like that she gets nicer. I don't know. I don't necessarily think she should stay mean. I just want her to like say kind of fucked up shit sometimes. That's all. Her lipstick's significantly darker, so I will keep that in mind. Yeah, and I'll say Pam puts in a lot more effort than a lot of other Pams when it comes to making sure or like showing that she's proud of her daughter. Because there's a lot of Pam types that'll say it, but they won't show it. But Pam does it in small ways, and Penny is appreciative of her. Penny likes her. Penny shows that she likes her in the game in some ways. I read that if you're playing a multiplayer game and one person takes Pam to the movies and another person takes Penny, Penny will like the movie no matter what. I don't know how true that is, but to me, like, that just means Penny enjoys spending time with her mom. Um, Pam often compliments her daughter. Someone said, "Oh, she gives her a whole ass room in the trailer." Like, I know a lot of Pams who would never do that. Like Pams who are relatives who couldn't be asked. Like they might say something, but they'll never show something. So anytime they say something, it doesn't mean anything. So maybe there's some cutscenes I'm not considering, but that was my takeaway from Pam and Penny's relationship. Like, yeah, it's not great. I bet Penny gets yelled at a lot by Pam, but it maybe I'm just comparing too much to Pam's that I know, Pam and Penny relationships that I know, and I in game seems a lot more idealistic or like desirable to me. So maybe it's wrong to compare. Like if I had to pick how my Pam and Penny relationship would have worked, I would pick the in game rather than the real life. If you can picking up what I'm putting down. Sheesh. So calling her poorly written is interesting. Yeah. Expecting her to change after she gets a new house. Girly pop, no. You don't know Pam's. I'm just reading more of the dialogue. Oh. Someone's relating their own experience. Same. Unlikable character does not equal badly written. There is a scene when she gets the house, she prays and says it's for trying to replace the alcohol. Hey, there you go. She tried. Another post that just makes me think like I don't really need characters to overcome their issues all the time. Or like overcome them 100%. That's not what I sign up for. So I don't expect it, which I think changes what I expect from the writing or the character development. Look, if Pam ever gets better, I'm going to be so annoyed. Because that's not who she is. Damn it. Apparently the title of that post, the initial post, used to contain the word Elliot, but this person said, hey, your post title contained Elliot. And it said Elliot and Pam, but there's no Elliot in here. Fucking asshole. Fucking dipshit. That's what you get for being a Pam hater. You're dumb. I'm sorry. I'm huffing Pam praise. I needed to see it. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. I was gonna read this person's post, but the way they describe their starter sentence for Demetrius is the token black guy. Pretty obviously. Shut the fuck up. Why are you even using that as a descriptor? You don't have to say that. At least he's managing to avoid most of the token black guy tropes. Shut the fuck up. God. He's just a guy. Like, you're not talking about the writing, you're talking about like the character from like a meta analysis, and I don't think you're trying to do that. I don't know, maybe you are. Oh god, that's so, I hate that. I really hate that. That makes me so uncomfortable. Like, are any characters token anything else? Or is it just gonna be that guy? Bitch. I don't even know if this is a good write-up. I just saw that first sentence and I'm like, that does not matter. The fact that you introduced with that is worrying. Writer. I'm a writer. Me too. I'm a farter. Shut up and draw. Rhino. Rhino Dino. I think I've got sore spots with some of the characters in this game. Fortunately, I can't read that stuff and then also draw. So it's like, oh shit. Trying to rage at the same time. I need to make this thing look angrier. Not that angry. Also make her smell. She's smelling. Woman. Woman happy. Picture a woman happy. Smelling. Wrinkles! How are we gonna wrinkle? She needs a wrinkle. Hello? What if? Wrinkle there? Or wrinkle there? Where wrinkle? Wrinkle? I forget where wrinkle go. Nose. Wrinkle. I think they should make Pam hornier. They should make her a little horny. You got any hogs on your farm? Yes. Yes, Pam. Let's go. Got any hogs on your farm? Yeah. It's escaped. It's right here. One in a million. She got like a big old a snorkel wrinkle. Nasolabial fold? Is that what that's called? No. This is the nasolabial fold. Your nose labia. Stop smiling. Why don't you get that fixed? I don't know. I'm just having fun. There. Okay. Walk away. Walk away from it. I guess a little curl. I need some audio because I'll just be sitting here and I get these songs in my head. And it's kind of annoying. Let me go look up. Summer nature sounds. Because of AI, I try to make sure all of my ambient sound clips on YouTube, my ambient videos, that they're all like old AF. I don't want to listen to no AI generated ambient sounds. I don't support that. That's not what I come to YouTube for. I'm paying for a product with my time and I expect that product. If I'm not getting it, then I have an issue. I'm gonna go do other things elsewhere. I've lived without YouTube. I can do that again. It would be weird, but it's very possible. One thing I did was I wanted to have a synopsis of Madoka Magica, like the episodes in the first season or whatever. And I didn't want a YouTuber to give me a synopsis, so I kind of just went to the wiki pages and put all of it into Microsoft Word, and then I just let the Microsoft text-to-speech read it out. Kind of a vibe. Definitely going to do that again with another show that I want a synopsis on. I was happy to know that I wasn't as inattentive of the things going on in that show as I thought. Nothing specific, but there were things that were brought up in the like plot points and stuff where it's like, oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that as it was happening, because in my mind, I'm famously bad at paying attention to media. So it does feel good to know that that's just not true. It's self-fulfilling. So if I choose to not be good at analyzing media or remembering things, I will be. I have too many tabs. Too many good tabs. This sucks. The buffet is too good. Well, I don't need this one. Close it with this badger one. The badger's so cute. Badger laying on ground, sharp claws. The badger is both admired and disliked for its digging skills. What is this picture? He's admired and disliked. You know what? Isn't George minor in his youth? Well, I mean, he was a minor, but like when he was an adult, I think he may have also been a minor. What was he doing? Oh yeah, I'm looking at Pam's curly Q. Oh, there's just like 2 curly Qs. Why does Pam get 2 curly Qs? Her daughter's also got curly Qs. Oh. Ain't that something? I don't think that's intentional. I think it's just meant to be reminiscent of a blowout or whatever that hairstyle is called. You know what all them ladies like Pam got going on. That old-fashioned hairstyle. Where it's like... They're getting all the HVAC men. This is my bucket bunny hair. Okay, now what is Pam's hair? That is something that I'm going to have to look up. Pam STV fan art. Not fan art. Definitely not that. Okay. Oh, that's pretty descriptive. Oh, the hot Pam mod. Nothing changed. Let me look up blowout hairstyles. No, I don't know if that's gonna be fruitful. There's some nice, interesting hairstyles though. What is it? Trailer Park Women hairstyles. Here we go. Is this gonna help us some? No, these are all young women. I'm looking for older ladies. Curlers. There you go. Is curlers what she's doing? Don't make me type in. I don't don't like typing in the phrase white trash. It's so so ugly. There's a lot of modern takes on these hairstyles too, but I looked up rollers. So I think that's what I'll use going forward if I do wind up using this. So let's try to go for rollers. Okay, well, like it all just seems to be pushed back. You know, what's going on there? Maybe she's got alt portraits. Is she on the beach? She is, but she's got her hat on. Take your hat off. Not that it would do anything. Okay, so the only other hairstyle she has is her hat on. And that's like the opposite of what we need, I think. There might be clues in that. But like it's pushed back, I guess. I'm gonna have to add another layer. Oh, I'm kind of feeling this right now. To what end? Like, where does it go? Yeah, I don't really get this hairstyle. Let's try to make it a shape, I guess. I'm looking at her overworld sprite because it's showing up on the related images. Sorry, I'm channeling Pam. That's a shape for sure. I don't know if it's very Pam. Let's take a look at her overworld sprite. I just see curls. That's what I want to play with. Hot rollers. Hot rollers 70s. Yeah, there's some Donnas. Donnas, that's what I'm looking for. Farrah Fawcett. Okay. Okay, Pam. Get in the chair. I don't know if I can do this. I do like this hairstyle. I'm just sure it takes 1,000 years to make. There we go. I'm seeing things. So it's not that it's all pushed back. It's that it's all like hot rollery and it's moving it out of the way of the face. Okay. Thank you, Farrah Fawcett. Thank you. This one is probably deceased. She looks like she came from a very old time when things were old. Farrah Fawcett is the token old person. I can't get over that. I'm gonna have to. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I've seen people dislike Demetrius. Sometimes people have good points. And because I can see where they're coming from, at least. So that's fair. Because I think a lot of what people like about characters, when the stakes are on the floor, is their past experiences. And he might remind people of a lot of things. But nobody makes it weird. Like, that guy made it weird. That guy made it freaking weird. He had some other dumbass looking sentence before that. I hate him. I hate him. This might be too much. I don't know if Pam would have been this put together. Well, she got her hair did after she got her bus job. She's looking for a man. Okay, so Farrah Fawcett passed 2009. Zam. 62 is not old. What was it? What happened? I like looking up the spouses. I've always loved it. You won't stop me. All right, that's all I needed. I don't know her spouses. I'm just scrolling. This is my doom scrolling. What was I looking for? I don't know why I looked her up. Oh yeah, what was the cause? Because the 62 is not old. I can't read that on the computer. That needs a more scientific sounding name. I can't just say that. I don't think I have the shape of Pam's hair right, though. It needs to be like... I don't know if this works. Let me go take a look at Pam. Pam, my beloved. Okay, maybe some hair is pushed back. It wouldn't be, though. So maybe it is the hairstyle that I think it is. Or that I didn't want it to be. No, that sucks. It's not her. I'm gonna get rid of this part right here. And we're gonna think about things. We're gonna wonder. We're gonna plot. We're gonna plan. What are you doing, Pam? Awful. It's not her. Okay, closer. I don't hate it. I do like her sprite where it looks like she's just got a tank top on. At least from head on, it looks like she's got a tank top on with her stacked bosom. I'm thinking about Big Mama from No I'm Not Human. I love her shape. She's massive. Let me show you Big Mama. Yes. Give me Big Mama. Love her. Yeah, you weren't expecting that. Unless you were. Gorgiana. I love it. The art in this game is so cool. Moving on. Back to looking at something that's not Big Mama. What is the point? Actually, I might pull her up just appreciate. I don't know. It's a bit too. I don't know. I'll put her jumpsuit on. She's got like a jumpsuit or something. I don't know. Whatever. We'll come back to you, small mama. Let's get rid of the stuff under here, I suppose. Oh, not the ears, though. The ever-present mourning dove. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, boo, boo. Ow, I'm trying to get him. Oh, let me get him. Let me get him. Let me get him, baby. Get him. Boo, boo. Oh, hey, baby.
What's that?
I'm trying to draw big people.
Yeah.
Boo, 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 boo. That's a mourning dove. All right, now we gotta turn this guy into a moose.
You're going on my human shape.
I was gonna use her body as inspiration for Pam, but I decided against it. She's too unique. I love. This is probably my favorite character in No, I'm Not a Human. Big Mama. I just love looking at her. She's ridiculous. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna type in moose. Okay. Moose. Only through tickle. Thank you.
Having your shape.
Yeah, thank you. Oh boy. Moose have a head like a sock.
How late are you going? Because we just passed 11.
Oh. How long have I been on? If it's 2 hours, I'm getting to F out. It is. Oh, I usually check this. Yeah, I should go. I should go so I can do things. Good night, everybody. Everyone be safe. Be a big mama.